استهدف الدبابة.
The more successful the villain, the more successful the movie. 70% of the acting work I've done here has been British Raj, arrogant officers, or, evil drug dealers from America, or Russian scientists. It's something. You get the point? Well, as you might expect, Indians want to be heroes in their own movies, and the white guy, for some good colonial reasons, let's put it that way, is viewed sometimes as the evil guy, and I guess I had that look. Hi, my name is Zachary Coffin, and I am an actor. I grew up in San Francisco, and then I moved to New York, and then to LA. Then I did a lot of traveling. I worked in about 30 countries as a consultant, and not as an actor, before I ended up in India. I had been coming and going to India for about 10 years before moving here. I arrived here on December 6th, 2010. Mumbai is an amazing city. It's the second densest city in the world, and it's mostly migrants. 75% of the people who live here have come from somewhere else. And so you have this enormous energy of people who want to do something. They've got dreams.
Thank you.
On a daily, I will be cycling through rich neighborhood, slum neighborhood, water and highway and developed areas and dirt roads and all of that. And I just like that variety, and I think cycling gives me the feel of that. Primarily I'm an actor, although I actually came originally as a writer-director. But what happened is, while I was researching a screenplay that I was writing, somebody on the street literally just tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, white guy, we need," and this was actually the phrase they used, and I'm not making this up, it sounds bad, but I've come to embrace it. "We need an evil white guy for our play." And that phrase has stuck. And you'll find that is pretty common. I think if you pick up the Lonely Planet travel guide and you look at Mumbai, there's a page, or there used to be a page dedicated to, do you want to be in a Bollywood movie? You will get paid 500 rupees a day. And there's a whole industry around capturing tourists to be in the background. So when an Indian shoot wants to replicate a Western location, so they're trying to pretend to be a San Francisco restaurant, but they're shooting it in Bombay, well, they're going to need some white faces in the restaurant. And what do? They go and get the backpackers, and they get, all these people who really, they just think it's going to be a fun experience. So that's how I was, discovered, so to speak. Capiche? I think I've done about 60 films and TV shows and web series. The very first big film I did was Mary Kom, and I played the German boxing coach. So the hero was an Indian, Mary Kom, famous Indian boxer, woman boxer. Her main nemesis was a German boxer, and I was the coach of that boxer. Probably my biggest movie in India was Tiger Zinda Hai, with a big star here called Salman Khan. And there I played the face of the American intelligence community. I was a military intelligence officer in, technically, Iraq again. But I've also done a couple Western productions that come in. So there was a movie called The Second Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. There I played an American tourist. And they didn't want evil. The British director came here and he wanted a nice guy, and I had to pretend to be a nice guy, and do that.
Sure, I'm absolutely positive.
I used to go to a lot of auditions. And then I realized I was only getting callbacks for the ones which were basically the evil white guy. And at first I thought, well, come on, I can do all kinds, I can do this, I can do that. the objective feedback is, this is how we see you at this stage in your career. And I can fight that, or I can go with it. So I went with it. And what happened was I went from being kind of an occasional thing, I don't want to risk too much into it, realizing, no, I can do this. And I sent out 3,000 emails. 3,000 emails over the course of about a little over a year to every casting person, every casting assistant, every person who ever casted something, an ad, a TV, a film, a this, an ad, whatever it is. 3,000. And I knew what happened. Somebody goes, And then 5 months later, they go, there was that guy. What was it? And he calls me up 5 months later. And that's how it happened. So I actually transitioned into taking it, seriously. Let's put it that way. Like a small business owner has to go, okay, let's do this.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. And let go, Zach, let go. Especially if you roll back.
The differences between the American industry and the Indian film industry are just, too many. India is the largest film producer in the world because it's got a lot of people. And not only does it have a lot of people, it has a lot of regions. You have 30 official languages, and every language wants to see their own heroes on screen. The industry, because it's so diverse, it's literally 4 times the population of America. Of course they're going to have so many more different kinds of stories. Because of that, it's a kind of a training and development. It's kind of a fast-paced, accelerated evolution as an actor. 60 projects in this amount of time is a lifetime of projects. And I'm just getting started. And I don't mean that in an immodest way. I mean, I only recently, in the past couple of years, feel like, yeah, I can call myself an actor. Not like I'm working at it, but I've gotten that kind of thing. So that difference in the industry is, you can fail here and pick up and keep moving. America is home to me. And so is India. And there's no contradiction in that. India and America are home, and I don't know, I have to forge this new path where I have to kind of show through my example, hopefully, if I can pull it off, that I can be as proud and true of an American as I am a guest in India, literally a guest in India, as I am a globalist. Home is all of the above.